Welcome, my fellow spiritual seekers, to the next Bhagavad Gita lesson. As usual, let's start by settling in, close the eyes, take a slow, deep breath. Hari Om Tat Sat. Om Shanti. We're on episode number 169, entitled Sitting at the Feet of Sage Homer. And we're on the 38th and 39th verse of the third chapter. I'll read it to you. As fire is obscured by smoke, as a mirror by dust, as an embryo by the womb, so is wisdom obscured by selfish desire, the ever-present, unappeasable adversary of even the wise ones. We probably shouldn't, but if we wanted to, we could probably take some satisfaction that it's not just you and me. Sri Krishna says that even the wise ones have to be vigilant about desire. In every superhero story, they face a nemesis that's cunning and ruthless, or alluring and preying on their weakness. So somewhere in Act 2, even the greatest of heroes face some temporary defeat. So it shouldn't come as any surprise to us that we're going to regularly have to pick ourselves up after falling flat on our face from our wisdom being obscured by desire. Eventually we will prevail when Act 3 finally arrives in our life. Our adversary is not all desire. In the previous verse, Sri Krishna says that the Rajaguna is the source of our problems. Later in the Gita, Krishna is going to teach Arjuna about sattvic desire, which leads one out of material attachment into the resplendent spiritual vibrations of the Atman. The desire for self-realization or the desire to be desireless are also forms of desire. But this is different from the unappeasable adversary that Krishna talks about in this verse. This desire, as opposed to rajasic desire, is appeasable. It will extinguish itself once it's fulfilled. The unappeasable adversary is desire, in Sanskrit known as kama. It's not appeased by fulfilling it, at least not for very long. It's this desire that veils our buddhi, makes it difficult for us to see things clearly or to think straight. In retrospect, it's often obvious that this desire was not supportive of our well-being. But while we're caught in the desire, not only do we not take into account the next 7 generations, we don't take into account tomorrow. When Homer Simpson was about to indulge in something, his wife, Marge, told him that he'd be sorry for it. And Homer sagely responded, "That's a problem for the future me. Boy, do I feel sorry for that guy." For reflection, what's the best approach? In the midst of diving into a harmful desire, is it best to feel bad and guilty about it, to thoroughly enjoy it, or to move into observer mode? Thanks for joining. See you soon. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti.